Hello everyone, my name is Jason Wilson.
And I'm Luciano Calvosa, and welcome back to
Hardwood Heroes All-Star Edition. So, Luch, we're back. How's it feel?
Feels great, man. Feels great to be back here. Jay, how are we feeling today?
I'm feeling fantastic. Today's episode, we're going to be picking out a few things. First, who's winning the dunk contest, as well as all-time contest. Second, who's winning the three-point contest, as well as an all-time contest. And third, who we got winning this year All-Star game, and maybe even an MVP pick.
Now, be aware of this recording. It is on February 15th. So we could be right or we could be wrong.
Luch, you want to get us started with your pick for the winner of the dunk contest?
Well, Jay, I think we are going to have another back-to-back champ with Mac McClung. What about you, Jay?
Luch, I'm going to be honest. Thankfully, this is not first take because we could argue for hours. But this time, we actually agree. McClung came with some aura last year, and I think he's going to nail this time. Now that we got that out of the way, Luch, I asked you to pick out two all-time dunkers to participate in a prime dunk contest. Who do you pick?
Well, Jay, I think my first was pretty obvious. I mean, wearing a goated jersey, but someone else's goat will be my pick, being Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Luch, that is a pick right there. The first man to dunk from the line, and to do it with class. Well, for me, Luch, I had to pick him, or else I'm an idiot. Air Canada, Vince Sanity, Vince Carter. That man revived the dunk contest, and he would definitely bring the showtime needed for an all-time dunk contest.
Great pick, Jay, and an obvious one to be honest. But what about his cousin, T-Mac, a.k.a. Tracy McGrady, who is a high flyer beginning to end? I understand I could get some heat from this, but I'm picking him as my entrant.
An interesting pick, Luch, and as a matter of fact, I'm not a fan of it. No Raptor bias, too. My last pick is a multi-time slam dunk champion who deserves it every time he's won, Zach LaVine. He was fantastic in his showings throughout All-Star break, and see him with the great legends of VC, MJ, and T-Mac now, that is a classic. Now, to the three-point contest. I'm taking Trae Young, no doubt about it. Besides crazy enough sleeper pick Malik Beasley, Trae is one of my major locks to win this year. Luch?
Well, Jay, Trae is definitely going to be in the finals for this contest, but he will not be the champ. I'm taking this year's breakout star, Tyrese Halliburton. His jumper since he's joined the league has been questioned, but man does go through that net. So I'm taking Halliburton.
Since there are 8 participants in the three-point contest, let's go through our list. We don't have all day to film this.
You're right about that, Jay. I mean, my 4 contestants are going to be some of the best of the best. Larry Bird, 3-time champ. Stephen Curry, 2-time champ, which is a no-brainer. Dirk Nowitzki, and Peja Stojakovic, who is also another 2-time champ. What do you got, Jay?
All right, Luch. That is some tough competition. But I went for some player besides who are some sleepers. First, I picked Ray Allen, obvious choice, who only has won once. Next, I picked Joe Harris, a true 1, not 2 punch when it comes to his play style of 3 and no D. My next pick is Buddy Hield, who you can argue is as the same as Joe, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And lastly, my big three-point shooter with a lack of defense is Karl Anthony Towns, who you can argue did not deserve that all-star position, but this isn't that kind of episode.
All right, Jay. Let's wrap this up with the All-Star game. My pick is obviously the West. I took a look at their roster this afternoon, and man, I feel sorry for the East. Besides Cat, everyone is a certified lock on that team. Although Sabonis was snubbed, and that is my only statement.
Luch, I'm going to have to oppose. As a major Eastern Conference fan and believer, I think the East can sneak in a victory this year. With Randall getting off that team, I'm even more confident in the talent of the Eastern All-Stars. Hey everyone, post-production Jay here. We made an oopsie. We forgot to mention our MVP votes, and yes, it's past the All-Star game, but we forgot to mention them. Luch is not here currently while I'm editing, but he originally picked Giannis Antetokounmpo, and my personal pick was a little bit of a standout. It was going to be Tyrese Halliburton. But, yeah, I just wanted to put that in because I felt bad because we talked about it, but we just didn't put it in. So,
yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and y'all have a nice day.
Wow, Jay, that was a lot. Hopefully you stuck to the end.
You're right, Luch. Well, everyone, that about does it for this episode of Hardwood Heroes.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
For more of us, tune in on Saturdays from 12 to 1 for LJ Saturdays on WGAO Power 88.3 FM.
And for our social media, which should be somewhere around here on the screen.
Thank you once again for tuning into
Hardwood Heroes.